Hey, what's going on, real estate friends? Reed Schweizer with Estero Developments and Gulf Gateway Realty. Coming to you today to talk to you about a really hot topic. I talk to dozens of real estate investors every week. Some of them are individual investors, probably like yourselves if you're watching these videos. Some of them are institutional investors who we work with that buy multiple houses at a time. Some of them are investment counselors for the various real estate groups and real estate investing groups we work with. And the number one question I get all the time is, Reed, what is going on with insurance? And it's a valid question. If you turn on any of the news outlets, it's, oh my God, Florida's insurance is this and it's that. And it's some people have experienced like 4x in their insurance and 10x. And yeah, guys, some of that is true. And it's true if you live in an area that requires flood insurance, in an AE flood zone, in other words. It's also true if you live on an island, on the beach, on a Gulf access canal that's, really, really close to, the Gulf of America, I guess now, and or, one of the major rivers that we have here in Southwest Florida, the Caloosahatchee, the Peace, the Myakka. Yeah, if you live right by those things, your insurance went up and it went up dramatically. But for the houses that we build, it did not go up dramatically. It did go up a little bit, but it's still really, really low. So we're going to lay out three reasons why today that, you know, don't let insurance be the limiting factor in purchasing a house in Florida. Three things that we do with all of our new construction product. It's the construction techniques, guys. Everything's built out of concrete block. Matter of fact, it's not just us. All builders in Florida are held, at least coastal Florida, are held to the same building codes. We're held to the same elevation codes. They have to be met or exceeded. So we build in flood zone X, which means there is no flood insurance requirement at all. We build to the correct elevation that FEMA lays out for us. So the houses do not flood, guys. We went through a 500-year storm 2 years ago in Ian. Our houses did not flood. We didn't even have damage on the vast majority of our houses. I had a tree fall in one, but that could happen in Indiana or California or Iowa. A tree falling on a house from a storm can happen anywhere. So we had almost no damage. The second thing is where we build, and I've already kind of hinted towards that. We only build in flood zone X, except for very extreme circumstances, and let's not even talk about those. That's a different type of product. But we build in flood zone X, so you don't have to have flood insurance. Guys, I do the land acquisition for the company. I know where to buy. I've been buying land for Florida builders for 22 years. I know exactly what I'm doing when it comes to finding land that's high and dry. Also, we do scrub it for environmental concerns too. We've got some critters here, some owls and eagles and things like that we've got to watch out for, but that's a different video. The third thing is all sorts of new legislation over the last couple of years. Our Governor DeSantis, has done a great job at really reaching out, working with insurance companies. Obviously, we have Citizens Insurance here, which is state owned and state run, but it's still really good insurance. So they've been able to get rates to be more affordable, especially for the flood zone X people, which you're going to be one of. So they're still working on that. They've already passed some things, but they are still working on it. Here's another thing, guys. If you're an investor, the cost of insurance today is less expensive than it's ever been when you compare it to the rents. So like when I used to, like 20 years ago, we would buy houses and rent them for like 1,000 or $1,200 a month. Now they're like 2,000, 2,200, 2,500. But our insurance was only a couple $100 per year less 20 years ago than what it is today, and rents have doubled. So in turn, insurance maybe should have doubled because property values have doubled. Insurance has only went up from when I moved here 22 years ago, about 30 or 40% in 22 years. So don't believe me. The proof is in the pudding. What I did is I printed out two quotes. The first one here, and these are quotes that I've got in February. So these are like literally a week or two old. The first one is for, this is a duplex in Lehigh Acres. So brand new construction, 1,200 square foot per side, all the latest construction techniques. Guys, I don't know how good this is going to come through. I can send this to you in a PDF. Look at my insurance cost per year, $1,447. And that's on a property that's valued at 550K. That's not a cheap, beat up old duplex. Here's a single family. This one's in Punta Gorda, Florida. Okay, this is a 1,900 square foot, 4 bedroom single family that we sell for between 350 and 370, depending on location. Guys, look at this insurance premium. $946. So that's hard to see or you couldn't see it. I'll send you the hard copies via PDF so you can look at them. So what I'm saying, guys, is insurance is not a limiting factor. The market in Florida is doing really well. Rents are down from the all-time highs, which was in like 22, but they're still solid. We're still getting cap rates of 6, 7, 8%, cash on cash returns of 8 to 10%. And here's something that I didn't even realize. In doing research for this video, the average homeowners insurance in Florida in 2024 didn't go up. It actually dropped 5%. So anyway, guys, that's the video for the day. You know where to reach me, FloridaRealtorX@gmail.com, or my cell phone numbers, 239-229-5948. So next time you're watching the news or a crazy YouTube video, there's some YouTubers out there trashing Florida. They're completely full of it. Guys, I got an idea the other day when I was watching the State of the Union. Next time you see one of these, just remember this. It's just false. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you.